Hi, this is Bob here. We're at Heathrow Airport and it's about 1:30 in the afternoon. On Friday, our flight is going to be in about an hour and a half to Portugal, and we left Newark yesterday around 9:30, and we arrived here at Heathrow around 9:30. With, of course, we're 5 hours ahead here of the States. So we should be in Portugal this evening. And that's my update for today. This is day 2 of our trip to Portugal, and right now we are in Lisbon. This morning we took a tour and saw a few interesting things. But yesterday was kind of difficult. We traveled a long way. We traveled all the way to London. We had about a 5 or 6 hour delay in London before we caught our connecting flight to Lisbon. But now we're here, and it was an interesting morning doing the tour. Still day 2, and we had a fantastic afternoon exploring Lisbon. We took the subway or the metro and a bus to the castle, and did some exploring. We walked all the way down from the castle and took the metro back to the hotel, went up to the top of the roof of the hotel to have some liquid refreshment, and it was just a fantastic day. And like I say, this is our suite. It is really nice. We've got champagne here, we've got a TV. There's the champagne, and we've got a wine locker here. It looks really nice, and this is our little, what do you call it? Veranda. So we can sit outside and relax and take in the view.
Porto is across the river.
And this is Porto, across the river. And this is our bedroom. Sorry that we just moved in and our suitcases are on the bed, but we'll take care of that very quickly. Like I say, it's a really nice suite. Hi, this is Bob here again, and it's day 4 of our trip, and yesterday we traveled from Lisbon to Porto, and it was a full day trip, bus trip, and we stopped at several places on the way. This morning we took a tour of Porto, which is famous for invention of the port wine. And we had a great day so far. I'm here relaxing on the top deck of the ship. Caroline's doing some more exploring. And this is day 5. We set sail this morning and we've gone through 2 locks already, and the one we're in now is a really big one. We'll be going on a tour this afternoon of the Matisse winery, and it should be a great experience. It's where the Matisse wine is, the grapes are grown and the wine is produced. Hi, this is Bob again, and it's day 6 of our Viking tour. And yesterday I made a mistake when I said we were going to tour the Matisse winery. It wasn't the Matisse winery, it was the Matisse Palace and Gardens, and it was very pretty. And I'll put a couple of pictures in of it. And then afterwards we had a wine tasting, and it was mainly port wine, because this is they grow the grapes here for making port wine. And today I think we're going to have a tour. I'm not sure quite what it will be all about, but I'll report on it later. Hey, it's Bob Germond again, and this is day 7 of our trip. Just a short story or an explanation of what we're going to do today. Actually, we haven't gone to breakfast yet, but we'll be going to Spain. That bridge you saw in one of the last pictures, this is where we're docked, and we're going to cross that bridge today into Spain. Hi, this is Bob again, and it's day 8 of our tour of Portugal and Spain. I just want to start out by saying that I made a slight mistake yesterday on what I said. Can anybody tell me what that was? However, yesterday we went to Salamanca, and it's a famous university town. It's noted for its universities, like in the States of like Harvard and Princeton, places like that. And it was a full day tour, and by the time I got back, I was really exhausted. But when we got back yesterday, our boat moved to a different location, and you can see it behind me. And we're going on another tour today, and it probably is going to be a very full day, and we'll be leaving after breakfast. Hi, this is Bob again. It's day 9 of our tour of Portugal. Yesterday we went on a tour. We visited a town about 45, well, maybe an hour away from here. And the town is noted for its winemaking and its bread making. We went to the wine and bread museum. That was interesting. Then after that, we went to a winery, and they explained their process of making wine. And then we went to a bakery, and I had some really fresh bread right out of the oven. We left that town and we had lunch at another winery, which was really, really great. The food was spectacular, and we got another tour of their winery. So now we got back to the ship, and right afterwards we pulled out and sailed downriver. We're heading for Porto, and the town we're in now is Regway, if I am pronouncing it correctly. I'll give you another report later because we're going on a tour after breakfast.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Caroline, and I'm speaking on behalf of Bob this evening on the end of our 9th day of the trip to Portugal. Today was our last full day in Portugal. We spent the morning in the town of Lamego, across the Douro River from where we spent the night. Lamego is a small city, elegant. We went to a very pretty church and a museum and strolled on a boulevard and had a cafe, and I went to a shop, all that before returning to the ship for lunch and cast off to heading back west toward Porto, which was the beginning of our river trip, and it's the mouth of the river. So we got back to Porto this evening. After dinner, Bob and I took a little walk, and along the bank of the river where there's lots of cafes and shops, and Saturday night was really popping, we came across a competition of dancers and clubs of singers and musicians, and so we spent about 45 minutes following this one parade and different clubs that were performing before we came back to the ship to finish packing, and that's it. Tomorrow we drive. A bus will take us north to the city of Santiago de Compostela, St. James, the destination for pilgrimages with the symbol of the scallop shell. So, Bob, will talk to you tomorrow. Good night, all.
Hi, this is Bob. It's day 11, and we left our boat at Porto today and took a bus to Santiago, Spain, where we are presently. I'm talking to you right from our hotel room right now. We had a stop in a place called Braga and visited the oldest church in Portugal. We also stopped at a sanctuary in Braga. And we stopped, the sanctuary was called Good Jesus. And we'll be taking a tour this evening and a tour tomorrow of the city. And we'll be flying home on Tuesday. And that's my update for today. Hi, this is Bob, and it's still day 11. You can tell by my face that I got quite a bit of sun today. We were out all day. It was a very long day. And we're in our hotel room. But we started out on a tour. We went inside the cathedral, and most of it was the museum parts. We got to the religious parts where they served the Mass, and it was one great big construction site, so it wasn't very pretty. But anyway, we also went to the St. Francis Church and went to the Mass, the Traveller's Mass, and that was pretty neat. And then we did some more walking through the town, and we had lunch. We had a very nice lunch, and we came back to the hotel. I got a little rest. We went out again for dinner, and went to a very nice restaurant. So that's the end of our day, and it's the end of our trip. Tomorrow we'll be heading back to New Jersey, and it's going to be a very long day tomorrow. We've got 3 flights to get back, so I don't know whether I'll report to you tomorrow or not, but I really like to give you a synopsis of everything and how we enjoyed it and any recommendations I might have. But it's been very nice, and I'm going to say good night.